Jackie, Tim and Joel.
I was only thinking about this song at your house, Joel, the other day. I haven't heard that song for so long. It was such a moment in time when we went through our Shivers phase.
I know, the Shivers concert.
You always
in
want to
person.
play. You always want to play Shivers on the guitar with Jack.
I know.
Yeah, I love it.
I know. Why?
with the
Jack?
kids as well.
It's your
He backs
go-to.
out.
Well, because Ed Sheeran songs are, I don't tell Ed I said this, but Ed Sheeran songs are super
Hang
easy.
on, I've got him on speak.
They're so easy to
Okay,
play.
good.
Are they? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the magic.
Oh, it's like Beatles songs.
Of his music. It's really straightforward
Yeah.
and it's really easy to remember. They're like nursery rhymes kind of thing.
Oh, wow,
It's
that's
accessible.
whoa, Jesus Christ.
No, that's but Max Martin, one of the greatest songwriters of all time. It was one of the big things that he said, they have to be like nursery rhymes. They've
Well-
got to be like for children, little singy, songy, little repetitive, little hooks and
The
things.
Swedes are very formulaic, whereas us Westerners, I guess, or whatever, are very artistic.
Whatever.
I think the Swedes would consider themselves Westerners as well.
I'm thinking as well. I was thinking that as I said it.
Yeah.
Look, now I have to say sorry to the Swedes and Ed Sheeran. Now I really mucked up.
The Swedes
And all
are
the
very good at
Westies.
music.
They're very formulaic. They're very good at pop music.
They are.
Oh, that's so
Like
good.
da di da di da.
Da-
Next,
da- da- da.
funk you next.
Yep.
That whatever their accent is.
I was just
God,
there.
you're really putting your foot
Can't
in
remember.
it today, aren't you?
Hey. It's time to talk. 13, 24, 10. We love people who just say it like it is. And if you are a straight shooter like us, where there's no BS and you just know where you stand,
Yeah,
I love to know
stab me in
where
the
I
front.
stand.
tell us the most straight shooting thing you've ever said or the most straight shooting thing anyone's ever said to you.
Oh, yeah. My mum always says to me, well, and I don't ask her how I look in anything because I
Yes.
know what she's going to say, because every time she says, oh, you're a bit hippie in that one. Every single time. Yeah, always. And whenever she listens to singers, oh, they're a bit flat. Yeah, a bit flat.
Wow, straight shooter.
Straight shooter, but she'll stab you in your front, not in your back.
13, 24, 10.
Get it,
If you are
Lorena.
a straight shooter, give us a call. Or if you've had a straight shooter attack you, you know?
Well, sometimes it's a bit brutal and a bit savage. Some people aren't used to the savagery that comes out of the mouth of the straight shooter.
Yeah.
And some
Give me
we
my back.
like it, but
I like
you
it.
want a backstab, not a front
I'm a bit
stab.
of a backstabber, yeah. I think it's polite. I think it's manners, you know. I think, and then you can be funnier when you're talking behind someone's back.
That is true. You
Although-
can add a bit of mayo.
I like being a straight shooter because how else would you know that wearing a choose your own happy hoodie would be the wrong thing unless you were working with a straight shooter, Jermaine?
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
Now you have to explain the joke.
Choose your own happy.
Choose your own happy. Is that your
the
jumper?
the on fire. Yeah, you're right. That was an off-air joke.
Yeah.
I forgot. He's Miley sinus today because he's got hot sinuses. He said, my sinuses are on fire. So
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
we're calling him Miley today.
Oh, Jermaine.
It does look like a comfy hoodie, Jermaine.
It does. It looks like a very comfy
But
hoodie.
we have to see the writing on the back, so he doesn't get to see it, so he wins.
There you go. Straight shooter. Tim Blackwell. If you ever want to know, and he does this every day when all of us walk in, he tells us what he thinks of our outfits.
I know. You're like Joan Rivers on Fashion Police.
You really are. Now, this photographer has been absolutely slammed online after she shared her controversial comments about a bride's appearance on her wedding day. Now, the bride decided she was going to change it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. She popped in some bright green contact lenses in her eyes just to really have her eyes sparkle as she walks down the aisle.
I
And-
hate contact lenses.
You do?
Yeah, they remind me of Venus from Real Housewives of
Oh,
Melbourne.
yes. They're really like electric blue, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, that real thing that everyone used to do in the 90s and early 2000s, like bright blue, like bright purple and bright green contact
Yes,
lenses.
that's not normal.
No, anyway, so this photographer said she asked the bride if she'd like to edit down the contrast to tone down the colour of the intensity of the contacts in all of the photos.
Yeah.
And said that when she told the bride the truth, she didn't really like it because she said the contacts looked extremely reptilian and on, and it didn't match her
Reptilian.
undertone, which is the most bitchy thing anyone's ever said. It's reptilian and it doesn't match your undertone.
There must be something about photographers because you know that reminded me of one of my favourite moments with Annie Leibovitz and the Queen. Do you remember this? When Annie Leibovitz, the American photographer, is taking
Yeah.
a photo of the Queen and basically says to the Queen, lose the tiara. Can we lose the tiara?
Oh, my gosh.
Saying it's a bit dressy. And the Queen's going, a bit dressy.
I'm the
Queen,
Queen?
Here, I think this is it here. Have a listen.
I think it will look better without the crown. Less dressy because
The garter robe is so extraordinary.
Can we try and do it without the crown?
I love her.
Off with your head. Off
what
with
do you
your
mean?
head.
Hey, but wait, Annie Leibovitz. Hey, Chloe, are you a straight shooter or have you been shot at by one?
I've been shot at by one.
Oh, hit me.
What did
What's
they say?
happened?
So my son said to me yesterday that I should go and rob a bank so I could be wanted.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.